Good morning, Periscope. How you doing? It's Belina. Today I'm talking about time to change your sneakers. We as walkers and runners, those of us that's just starting out, we think that we should not change our sneakers, or we should change our sneakers when the sole is halfway off, when the strings are raggedy, when the thread is coming out. If you are an average walker that walks 7 days a week, you need to change your sneakers on a regular. Not only do you need to change your sneakers, you have to change your sneakers on a regular. Yes, I went online and looked it up because I've been walking now for over 8 years, and I have heard so many different stories. I've been to the store Fleet Feet up in Montclair, where they put my feet into a special machine, and they told me I needed these $125 sneakers. But guess what? I wore out those $125 sneakers in 3 months, just like I would wear out a pair of $35 sneakers in 3 months, because I walk 7 days a week. I walk almost 365 days a year. I went online, and online says if you walk a distance, let me start over. If you walk 45 minutes an hour, 3 times a week, get a new pair of sneakers every 5 months. Then it says if you walk the distance 4 times a week, that means 45 minutes, you should change your sneakers every 4 months. If you walk 5 times a week or more, I just said this, you need to change your sneakers every 3 months. I go through sneakers every 3 months. Now, when I first got married, and I always tell my husband, my knee is hurting, I need to change my sneakers. And he was actually giving me money like every 4 or 5 months. But then what happened was, I started limping. He would see me limping around the house. He'd say, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "My knee is hurting. It's time to change my sneakers." But then that became every 3 months. So then what happened was, because I love shoes, and this is my whole thing. If you're going to walk this journey to getting healthy and getting fit, if you're going to transform your mind so that your body will follow, good morning, you have to sacrifice some things. So what I did was, my husband said to me, "Listen, you can't keep on going to get these 3, 4, 5 pair of shoes every time I turn around. Then you come and ask me for money for your sneakers." And I understood what he was saying. So what I did was, I had to compromise. When I know it's getting close to the 3 months and time for me to change my sneakers, I would not get the sandals, or I would not get the shoes, or I would not get the boots. I had to invest in my feet. And the reason why I had to invest in my feet, because when your feet hurt, your whole body hurts. You have to change your walking sneakers. Now, if you just walk once a week, 15 minutes for that day, by all means, keep your sneakers. You're going to have them forever. But if you walk, again, I said I went online, if you walk 45 minutes to an hour, 3 times a week, you need to change your sneakers every 5 months. If you walk 45 minutes to an hour, 4 times a week, you need to change your sneakers every 5 months. Good morning. If you walk 5 to 7 times a week, you need to be changing your sneakers every 3 months. Now listen, I tell some of the young ladies I walk with, I tell the men that I walk with, again, I'm going to say I don't have all the answers, but that I do know I will share with you. If you're going to change your sneakers every 3 months, I suggest you get you some running sneakers. Why? You can walk in running sneakers, but you can't run in walking sneakers. And most people that start out walking as much as me, they end up becoming power walkers. Then they start to train to run. So again, your feet hurts, your whole body hurts. I can talk about this because I done been through, in the last 6 months, I think I gave away over 7 pair of sneakers, 8 pair of sneakers, because I've been actually going through sneakers, because I walk 15,000 steps a day, every day. I walk over 5, 6 miles a day, every day. On Saturdays, I try to walk 7, 8 miles at one time. So I change my sneakers every 3 months. When are you going to change your sneakers? You have to change your sneakers. You have to change your sneakers. every 3 months. And to answer that person's question, I used to be close to 300 pounds, but now I'm not that size anymore. So you have to change your sneakers every 3 months, because if you don't change your sneakers, your feet will start to hurt. Okay, so again, you have to compromise. It's about compromising. Like I said, I blocked that person that just put that quote up there, because that's just ignorance, and I'm okay with that. The Nike app lets you track sneaker miles. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. I have the Nike app on my phone. I also have a Fitbit, but also your feet will help you to track your miles. Your feet will begin to tell on you if you actually walk the distance and walk the way you're going to walk. Even with working out, it's not just about walking. If you work out every day and you're on the treadmill and you're on the elliptic glider, you need to be changing your sneakers. You need to be doing what you have to do to get yourself right, so that your body will act right. Transform the mind and your body will follow. Again, it's about information. When we know better, we actually do better. When we know better, we actually do better. Information is power. Knowledge is power. So people, I often say, I don't have all the answers, but yes, I will try to give you what I know. I also was taught by Fleet Feet that if you are an avid walker, power walker, such as myself, and you get your sneakers that completely fit your foot, what'll happen is you'll get this thing called brown toe. You would think it's a fungus or an infection, but because your big toe hits the front of your sneaker all the time, it will turn your toenail real dark. And it takes a long time for that to heal. So once I learned that through Fleet Feet, I stopped having my sneakers to fit perfectly. It'd be like almost like a half size too big. It'd be room inside my sneakers so my feet can move and that my feet does not bounce up against the front part of my sneaker. And believe it or not, they was actually telling me the truth, because I really thought I had a fungus on my toe. But when they measured my feet and everything, they said that's coming from your sneakers fitting too perfectly, and you're walking down a lot of hills or you're running and your feet is bumping against the front of your sneaker. So you should not be able to feel your big toe in the front of your sneaker when you buy walking sneakers. I don't know if you all can see my sneaker, but you see my toe can move. My toe is right there in my sneaker. So my toes have room in my sneakers. You got to have room in your sneakers when you're doing this thing called the walking at room in your sneakers. So people, again, when are you going to change your sneakers? When are you going to get some new sneakers? I will say it again. If you walk 45 minutes to an hour, 3 times a week, get new sneakers every 5 months. If you walk that distance 4 times a week, get sneakers every 4 months. If you walk 5 times a week to 7 times a week, you have to replace your sneakers every 3 months. Knowledge is power. Periscope family, good morning to you all. Knowledge is power. There's nothing wrong with sharing information. Sharing information is free. It doesn't cost you anything. If you know better, you do better. Tell somebody something that you know that will help them. Periscope family, have a God great day on purpose, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.